Welcome back, disc golf fans. Here we are, round 3, Harmon Hills, Jonesboro, Tennessee, for the PDGA 2021 Masters World Championships, brought to you by Infinite Discs. Kevin, that's the most excitement you're going to get from me all day.
Come on, I doubt that. I'm sure we're going to see some big putts out of this crew. Good golf. We got the leaders here at the Masters Worlds. It's going to be some hot action here. Jaybird, there you are. Jason Light, leader in the 999 rated, but very underrated. Probably about more like 1025, I would say.
Here we go, Philo tying me yesterday with a good round of 49, coming in with a 1020 rating.
David Feldberg, coming in from Eatonton, Georgia, excuse me. I should know that, I live in Georgia, but.
And finally, we have Chris Villa, Norristown, Pennsylvania, 1010 rated, coming in with 53 career wins. Here we go, folks. Let's get the action started. All right, quick look at the leaderboard. We've got a 4-way tie at the top, 21 down. This is going to be a heater, folks.
Oh, beautiful Harmon Hills again. Oh, I can't get enough of this track. 378 feet off the tee box, little slight left to right turn. You got some rocks down here to catch you, but you'd like to land in those mulch pile right there for an easy birdie on the first hole.
Out of Tacula, Georgia, Jason Light.
Yay, let's go, Jason!
Even though he's hooked on phonics, it's Tacula for those who want to hear that.
Just an absolutely stunning day out at Harmon Hills today.
Yeah, it was just a nice sunny day, very low breeze, just perfect conditions for good golf.
Going right at it.
Going in on turn, but this one's floating out on me. It's a little high, so I didn't get the full turn.
Out of Los Angeles, California, Philo, Brathwaite.
Trusty rock. It's turned over just a touch much.
Out of Eatonton, Georgia, defending champion David Feldberg.
All right, well, Dave's been sleeping up and near the lead all 3 rounds.
Yeah, still waiting to use that line. This shot is brought to you by Zanfeld when he gets off the fairway, but he's been throwing so well. I can't use that line yet. This is just a touch off, but yet again, I can't use the line.
And out of Norristown, Pennsylvania, Chris Villa.
Chris has been solid all week. And, just look forward to him doing this again today. He's just been rock solid and bringing down the birdies.
Pretty tasty.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Right in the rock garden.
All right, everybody's off. 3rd round is starting. Let's get after it. Let's see what we got going on here. Philo's in a little bit of trouble here. Scramble mode.
Really tight lie. He had to take a best line, which was really not towards the basket. Dave with a quick check of the camera team that we're ready to go here. Oh, he was feeling it.
My.
Ooh, just a touch high.
Yeah, it looked like around 45, 50 feet. Gave her a nice little bid there.
Had a low ceiling here.
Yeah, and then you got a fast green behind it. So it's a tricky putt to really go after this one.
I thought, let's go for the old 10-foot layup, see how that works.
All right, save par here.
Yeah, really good start. That's about a 25-footer uphill. Not a question about it.
You don't like to start with par, but you know, when you make a solid putt like that to get your par, it makes you feel good.
For par from about 25. All right. Just the start I was looking for, Kev.
Yeah, does stay close, hopefully.
Chris is in for his birdie.
There you go.
Yep, in for par, or in for a bogey. That
Yikes.
happens. Just take it and move on.
You probably haven't had too many bogeys this week. Is that number 1 or 2 for you?
That's probably number 3, actually, because I've
All
had
right.
1 at each course.
Okay.
Well, 2, 1 at Harmon Hills different days, and then 1 over at Sugar.
All right, there's some action on hole 1. All right, going into hole 2, 461, slight dogleg right. Throw it up here through the tunnel up here. You can get aggressive and try to get it over the hump and go for the hole, or you can just put up here on this hill and go for your upshot, get your nice and easy 3 and move on.
Chris with the birdie's going to lead us off. No worries there.
Good positioning right there.
Yeah, Philo, great angle, right at the top of the hill.
I keep expecting to see Philo get a little more aggressive at this hole because I feel like he could reach this. Maybe when we get to Saturday, he might want it a little more. We might see a little more aggressive shot on this. Dave's letting it rip a little bit more this time.
Yeah, Dave definitely put a move on this one. This one is cruising.
Oh yeah, see that's the drive I was expecting to see out of a handful of players that really wanted to go after this hole.
He got that down there within circle 2. This is my understable D2. Just looking for a placement.
Right in the middle of the fairway. Nothing wrong with that. Chris can see the top of the bucket from where he's at.
Yeah, this one came out just a touch low. Left him about 28 feet, somewhere just inside the circle.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with that one. Getting in the bucket.
Yeah, just a pretty stock shot here. Just get it down to the bottom of the hill. Easy 3. Philo doing the same.
Yep. All right.
All right,
Let's see what we got here. Is he going to make it or not?
let's see that too.
Ooh,
just
whoa,
inside.
Whoa.
And he got a roll, folks.
Easy, easy. There is a little bit of out of bounds behind there you can't see, so it's tough to really go crazy on that one.
Just a touch short for his birdie. Dave rolled back there about 20 feet. This is for his birdie. He converts. Birdie. As does Philo.
There you go.
I'll
Race
take
that
one as
first
well.
bogey.
Yeah.
Back to square.
Chris is in for par.
Yeah.
He knew he missed one there.
Yeah. Definitely not happy about getting a par here. It almost feels like a bogey. All right, still tight.
All right, hole 3, 503 feet, par 4. Again, you want to follow down the right side of this fairway, hyzering back in as you get to that second little mound right there. Hopefully getting a skip off that, bringing you down into the basin and getting a look at the basket.
Philo rips that one pretty good. Looks like it's hitting the hole you want to. Is it too
Yep.
stable? Too overstable? No.
Gets the skip.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's dreamy right there.
Great placement.
Might be a little long for an eagle run, but I'd be very happy with that one any day of the week.
Dave touching the leaves, but getting through.
A little lettuce.
Oh, catching a tree.
Ooh.
That's still not a bad spot to be in. This is a little early out of the hand. And I caught a tree.
Yeah, if you're still on top of the hill, though, you probably can see the target. At least have a angle into the bucket. Oh, that looks like a better
Just
fly
coming
right
out.
there. Oh,
Just a
looks
touch early.
Stable, yeah.
Yep, and he caught a tree as well. Yeah, Kev, I could see the basket from there, but it's just so many trees. I mean, you can look at this and it's just like hope and hope almost. And I totally flubbed it, so I catch another tree.
That just shows you what the benefit is getting further down the fairway on this hole. If you can get to that second bump, you don't have to look at this mess. That looks like a fine shot there, though.
Yep.
Oh.
Yet again, another tree, though. They're plentiful here at Harmon. Dave with a step outside hand. Put him to about 15 feet.
Okay. Don't see too many forehands out of old Dave.
That's true.
Yeah, it didn't look like he just wanted to pitch that up there.
Yeah,
Get
just
the
wanted to
easy three.
secure the birdie.
Yeah, get the easy 3 and get off of this one.
Yeah, choices for me, and unfortunately, I just don't have a no-go button.
Yeah, that's a tricky putt right there. You can always get that roll away.
Chris for birdie.
Oh,
Bang.
Very nice.
Early run back here, folks.
Target's probably about 10 feet above his head right at this location, I would estimate. And that's a nice, get you going right there, a putt like that.
Yeah, definitely keeps the blood momentum going. He's looking forward to the rest of the round here. Dave cans his birdie.
Sorry, I just didn't know if it was going to keep getting louder and louder.
Oh, it will.
You may hear a little noise in the background. There was a tractor in the property next door that was cutting some grass. Secured the par, while everyone else took their birdie.
All right. Off to hole 4. .23 under is holding down the lead right now. We got 3 people tied there.
Women are being featured in the magazine.
The women are out there, the pro women, so then it kind of motivates a lot of us amateurs to like go out there and not be afraid.
I would love to see more tournaments like this in the future for women's disc golf.
I want to see more women filling spots in a tournament than men. That'd be something to brag about.
Disc golf's legit and we're here to stay and we're gonna make names for ourselves.
Say yes to disc golf!
Yay, women.
Absolutely. That brings us right into hole 4. 479 feet, par 4. Yet again, looking to get to the top of a hill here with some hyzer coming out of the gap, and then just looking up the hill with a mid-range or a putter.
All right, here we go. Philo's got the box. Boom.
Yeah, this is just a touch flat, so you're going to be a little more right, but he's in fine position.
You know, I found out that right of that little pile of stumps over there, it is kind of a little tricky shot. You want to be left of those, that little rick of wood over there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a low ceiling on that right side.
Might be too rick of wood.
Huh. That must be an Okie word, because, folks, that's a first for me. Chris getting a really good skip off that hill, especially with that thick grass.
Very nice, right in the middle of the fairway.
You know, I really enjoyed that word rick, so I thought I'd throw a drive and just explore that rick.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Oh, give me some of that.
Little dot.
They do have a nice little picture frame to throw through, though.
They do, yeah. That gave me the opportunity to toss one up there for the birdie.
That's where you want to have your birdie putt at right there.
And you can see that hyzer root is just not there on the right side, so Philo's going outside with a turnover. Dave with his trusty Cenas.
I'm just glad that I jinxed myself and called this hole the easiest hole on the course on the first round coverage, because totally got a par on this hole, par 4. And I'm just glad I opened my big mouth and called it the easiest hole. So
I'm
now,
guessing that comes from the right side of the fairway.
Yeah, so now I'm just going to say, man, that hole was very tricky, because I'm going to need that on Saturday.
So look for Kevin getting a 3 on hole 4 Saturday. All right, hole 5, par 3 downhill 309. You got to hit this gap initially with either a sidearm or that, like I said, a flippy mid-range. Get the disc turning to the right at this point. Beat a few trees and you can get a look at birdie.
Yeah, this is the first real technical shot you have to throw. The rest of them, you kind of get away with some loose shots, but this one, you got to throw a butte to get her close.
Philo going down the left side. It stayed rather straight, but he got some good hill play that kept it out of the woods.
He can see it from there. He's definitely in his range.
Dave enjoyed that view, so he thought he'd do it himself.
Hey, if you're making putts, that's a good spot to be at.
Absolutely. Oh, Chris has got this turned over too quick. He's going to end up down there in one of those sinkholes, but it isn't out of bounds. He does have a shot. So let's make it 3 for 3 following that line. Mine didn't turn over as much, but still not in a bad spot.
Yep, just a casual relief there, even though he's playing from it. No out of bounds there.
This was a beautiful shot. You can get on 2 feet circular mulch, then you threw a good one.
I mean, you can't see where you're throwing from down there. Very nice.
A little step out from the woods. My shot's brought to you by Zanville. Oof, I thought I had it.
Then you probably wish the cameraman would have kicked that a little bit closer just in case.
Yeah, Conrad's just not been supporting me as much as he normally does, so I'll have a conversation with Conrad on that one.
Oh, boom!
Bang for Philo.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely well within his range. He's putting downhill, so maybe that 50-footer feels more like a 35-footer to him.
Dave just high again. Probably if you threw the black one, it would have fell right through the top and went in.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Where's the black one at?
Keeping my lackluster round together here with that par. Yeah, this is just one of those holes. If you can get somewhere close to the circle, you've got such a better opportunity to birdie. Anything past that, it's just, you're more than likely going to get a 3.
Or so you say. I mean, I was well within the circle and still didn't birdie that hole.
Well, I can't help you with your putting, Kevin, but
All right, well, we got Philo's kind of making a move on the group here with that big putt.
coming into hole 6. This is our snaking 770-foot par 5. First landing area is right there, and you're looking at a fairway driver or a mid up to the top of this hill, landing somewhere hopefully around there. Then you want a mid or another putter getting close to the basket.
Chris Dickerson said this is an easy 3. That's all I got to say.
Ooh, you folks need to come to Harmon Hills and just recognize what that means.
But, you know, I don't think any of us in this field is Chris Dickerson, so we're probably going to be lucky to see some 4s here.
Absolutely. Philo's in good position.
That looks a little sawed off.
Yeah, it's a little early. He's going to get a little ground play, which is going to help, but he's still just a little pinched on the left side.
After playing this hole a few times, I've figured out that the second shot is the key shot here.
Yeah, absolutely. That placement is vital to getting you a look at birdie.
You can get away with a little bit of a loose shot on the drive, and maybe even on the third shot, but that second shot, you need to be where you need to be.
Yep. So we're all in good position there.
Yep.
Looking at second throws here. I was just looking to get to the short basket's pin placement. I was about 20 feet short of that, but I'm still right where I need to be. Dave with the hyzer up the hill. He gets good ground play, good positioning for him as well. Chris threw something a little too stable. He was pinched himself on that left side. And this just came out of the hand, wrong angle, and it just kept flying right towards that shrub.
I was playing with Dutchie on the second card, and he's the first person I see throw that all the way down in that gap. I thought he was going to get the chance at 3 on this hole.
Incoming, Conrad. Woo! Dave's third shot. It's a little too stable, but he's going to get away with the putt here. Yeah, Philo had no shot at all. He had to lay up.
Yeah. I bet you Chris is searching for something too over there.
Yeah, Chris was powered up on it, but unfortunately this went straight right. He ended up over in the rough. Ooh, yeah. Not the angle he was looking for sure. This is Chris coming out of the rough. Dave for his birdie.
Oh, sneak it in there. See, the black one works, white one doesn't.
It's true. Yeah, from anything outside the circle, he really needs to be putting with Mentos there. Philo with a good putt to save his par.
Man, I wonder what it feels like to hit a putt right in the middle of the chains like that. Must feel really good.
It can be cathartic, but you know, it's a rarity for us, older gentlemen.
There you go.
All right, leaving that hole with 2 birdies and 2 pars. Heading into the tough par 3, hole 7.
There you go, Jay Bird. Get yourself back in the action there with that birdie.
Yeah, still keeping my mediocre round in the spotlight here. All right, coming into hole 7, par 3, 445. A hard left to right coming out the gap. You want to make sure you hit that initial gap. You need something that's going to continue to push right and then fade out right as it gets to the top of this hill. If you fade out too early, you could be in danger of going into the woods or actually going out of bounds over near the tent.
You know, this is the one hole that I feel like it's a little out of my range and just it's a little scary to go for because of the hazard behind it. It was actually the only hole yesterday that did not have a birdie on.
Yeah, this one pushed the line, but Dave stopped just in time.
It takes a really nice shot to get it close.
Absolutely.
Then
I mean,
you got a scary putt.
if you can throw a great roller, this is the perfect place for it.
I've been kind of scared away from the roller at this place. The grass is just so thick and lush that it seems like it takes a lot of the speed out of the rollers. But I mean, if you can get that right angle, you're right. I mean, the roller is the way to get there.
Philo with a touch early, but he's fine. He's right in the middle of the fairway.
If you remember, he was out of bounds long that first round, so it looked like he overcorrected a little bit there. That looks like a really good angle. Oh, it's not flying for him.
Yep, just stayed on that angle the whole time. Never stabled up for him.
Behind the target is deadly, so you gotta have good distance control in this upshot. Yeah, if he goes another 10 feet flying by there, it could have gone another 100 feet.
Yep, that's where one stroke would turn into 3 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Dave with his patented layout. Gonna pick up his par there.
Wow, this landed a lot better than I thought from the... yeah.
Yeah, he contemplated this for a second, but he knew there was too much danger behind it to go for it. I didn't have a look at all. I had to lay up.
Yep. Get the threes and get off this hole. Yeah, once again, 0 twos on this hole yesterday, so it's a tough one.
Yeah, star par for our group for sure.
Studley.
That's an interesting throw, but he has confidence in it.
I'd have confidence in about that from about 12 inches.
Maybe if he would have threw that putt for me yesterday on hole 9, I may have made that.
He's got confidence for 12 feet, 12 inches for me.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Kevin.
All right, this is my favorite hole out here. I mean, come on. How can you not love this hole?
Yeah, plenty of Plinko properties in this hole alone, so.
I get to throw crazy shots here. I mean, I typically just throw backhands, but this hole, I get to throw I get to pull shots out of the way back arsenal.
Dave with the roller again.
Oh yeah, 50-50 the side!
Oh, he caught that one little tree.
Nah,
but he got that secondary piece of the roll down the hill that put him in a great position.
Yep.
Just throwing a turnover at the tree on the left and just letting it roll. Really
See,
nice.
you're like right in the middle of the fairway. I mean, I learn something every time I watch you do some golf out here. Nice stuff, I like that.
Yeah, just years of knowing the course.
Keep down on the ground. Keep down.
I'll ask him for this one to get down. He knew where he was at 2 days ago, so didn't want to be back there. Chris with a smooth turnover. Good positioning.
Philo should be in a pretty good position right here.
Yep, smooth up shot. He's putting for birdie. Dave had a gap through the trees to work with. That was throwing his Cenas again. Got turned over early, but he got away with it.
Yeah, the distance at least saves a lot of bad shots because you usually don't have much distance getting into the green there, so you can make some scramble shots. You're looking right at it.
Yeah, wide open. Just throwing a breaker. Just wanting the 3, considering how mediocre the round is going.
You know, if you can get to 4 under at the turn, it's not completely horrible. I mean,
Yeah.
you're still in the ball game if you can get it to 4 at the turn.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, for me, I'm still fighting every shot out here, but I'm still surviving. Philo making good on his birdie.
See, that's the birdie putts I like to have at Harmon Hills right there.
Yeah, those are the ones I can count on that center cut. So
6 feet and in.
Chris again with the pancake. All right, Philo and Dave tied at the top. Chris 1 behind, and I'm 2 behind them.
Hole 9. Pump it up there high in the air, get up on top of this hill, take a left turn, get in the basket.
Yep, pretty simple hole. Just that second shot, you got to watch out. You don't want to go long, hitting those trees, possibly getting a roll away.
Or short. It's falling off short too. But not a lot of people have been having too much tough time with this hole. And here we go with Dave, right in the middle of the fairway.
Dave likes that positioning. I think that's where he was 2 days ago. So
it really is just the basic hyzer for these guys.
yeah, this one's a little right, heading towards those limbs. Got cut down, but still in the middle of the fairway.
Looks like Philo muscled up a little more on that one, trying to get around the corner, maybe down the hill. Not quite.
And Chris following suit. He's up there as well. We're all looking at the basket. Well, 3 of us are looking at the basket. I'm looking at the side of the hill. Try to blind hyzer. I thought I would just take out my tomb and pop it just down the left side.
Looking good.
Yep, ended up in a good spot.
Very nice.
Do it.
Ooh.
Chris called an early go in. That was close.
Ooh.
That was good. He's right there about 10 feet.
Big Dave. Looks like he's giving a little bit of a chance. No, just going to pitch it up there for ease 3.
Yep.
It's a free throw.
There you go. All right, birdies for everybody on 9.
Yep. Nice to have those star frames. Just glad I could participate with these gentlemen.
All right, so nobody completely shot their foot off. 4 under, it's not what you wanted, but you're still in the hunt. You're still going here. You can get hot on the back and put up a number that can keep you in the hunt. Philo and Dave, 6 under on the front. Very nice.
All right. Thanks for joining us for the front 9 here on round 3. We'll see you at the back 9.